Oh my god.
Hello, Peachy. Hello, Mystic. How are you both doing today? Congrats on being first and second. Yes, classic Harris, thinking you're gonna be the last one to redeem that. Anyway, how are you doing, Harris? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. No.
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
16 months BSHHH.
You know what, fudge it. I'll just swap over to this now while we're waiting for everyone to get in and so the ads can play because it's ad time as well. How's everyone doing? Peachy, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing... I already said I hope you're doing well and welcoming, but thank you for the sub. It means a lot. 16 months is crazy. I don't even feel like I've known you for 16 months, but like, obviously I have. It's a long time. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Wait, hold on. I need to make sure this screen has the overlay. It might not have the overlay. Probably doesn't have the overlay. Does it have the overlay? It might have the overlay. I have no idea. Don't have your stuff for 14. What stuff, Harris? What stuff for 14 are you I'm blanking. I'm completely blanking. I've got no clue. Oh, the Disciple of the Hand Job. Right, yes. That one. Hi, Redsky. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. That is context that absolutely no one will understand except me, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Who came up with that, Redsky? Being able to play. Wait, why can't you play it? That's why I said it. I know. I know. Server owner. Nice. For context, Redsky has been telling me a story about a certain Minecraft server that he's a part of, and there is this one guy who is like just constantly talking religion, and I think he called himself Pope Henry, or is his name Pope Henry? I don't remember. Anyway, people refer to him as Poop Henry, and he hasn't noticed yet, and it's very funny. Very funny. I could actually probably log in. Oh, his name is just Henry. So where did Pope Henry come from? Oh, we dubbed him Pope Henry, and now it's become Poop Henry. I see. Oh, I did forget about that. That's right. You don't have your console. That sucks. Question. Oh no, no. I was gonna say like, could you like log in on like a PC or something, but then I remembered you'd have to buy the game on like, you'd have to buy the game again and then link it to your account, and it probably wouldn't be worth it. Oh, so he's noticed now. Oh, well, congrats to him for finally noticing, I guess. You have to pay for another license? Yeah, and that sucks. Oh yeah, Pika's doing the saying hi to everyone again thing. So I forgot that was the thing that happened. Do I not have... It's not that the heat won't be great. I mean, look, the heat won't be great, but like, it'll run, you know. Anyway, Stormblood time. He's Mormon, but the Pope. Listen. It doesn't need to make sense because he doesn't make sense. I've seen the messages he sends. What the fudge are those messages? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on there, you know? Wait, you don't? I thought you had Dawn Trail, Peachy. Wait, you don't have Dawn Trail? Peachy, I thought you had Dawn Trail. I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's very fair, Harris. I was gonna say, like, you can connect the controller to a PC and then you hit me with that. So yeah, no, it's valid. Oh, I didn't realize you had it on PS5, Peachy, I'm gonna be honest. I find it very strange, though, that you have to buy the license for each console, considering the entire game is, like... What's the word? Cross-platform. The whole thing, everything about this game is cross-platform. Your monthly subscription fee is not unique to the platform you play on, right? So why did the game licenses have to be... I just don't get it. It's probably some licensing agreement between, like, Sony and Microsoft and them being all like, oh, but you have to buy the game on our platforms too. So stupid. But the monthly subscription is like, oh no, that's fine. That's valid. Who cares about that, am I right? Makes no sense. Anyway, so some of you have already discovered, I have revamped the first redemption and also added a last redemption. I don't know what I'm gonna do with either of them. I just feel like the changes have been fun. I want to like actually do something with them. The last redemption, I was gonna have a UI element to like whoever like is currently the last redemption is on screen, so people have to fight over last. And second, oh Peachy, it's not just second. It's not just second, Peachy. If you have a look now, you've realized second has been claimed. Mystic claimed second. It's not just second anymore. There's a third one too. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. You know, you know. Okay, okay. I will say, I had to manually do all those changes. You would have claimed third too, but I don't let you. I don't let you, Peachy. One per person per stream. Sucks to be... No, it doesn't suck to be you got first. You got, like, the victory celebrations and everything, you know? Like, you're welcome. I was gonna add a sound effect, but I didn't have time, so I was just like, eh. Meddling lawyer! I'll have you know that that is an incredibly accurate assessment of who I am. I meddle and I'm a lawyer. I can't argue. I can't do it. Anyway, let's see how much of this I'll get through today. Knowing me, I might not get through like a whole lot, but also you guys are here to watch me not get through the game, so like, you know what you're in for, and if we get through more content, that's just a bonus. So, distract me or not at your will? No, don't. That sounded like I wanted you to, you know, it's fine. Your prime focus is getting me to rant and go on tangents. Oh no, Retsky, it's... You know what really sucks? I am primed for a rant tonight. I am in the mood to rant. If someone gives me a topic that just connects with me, I will go off. I am in one of those moods. I'll do it. I'll fudging go. So don't even try. I mean, you're gonna try, but like, the rest of you don't. Like, just don't. Let's fish for topics, no! Pop off. I got nothing to rant about now, Peachy. That's not how that works. Play with the controller. Mystic, I've said it to you several times. I've said it several times, Mystic. I have not set up a controller in this. I've not set up the controller. No, religion ever gone off already? Yeah, no, look, I feel like ranting about religion is dangerous. I respect everyone's beliefs, whether they are of any type of religion. But, man, some people of some religions that I'm not going to name, you know exactly who I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, that was redundant. I got sent a config. No. See. I may have gotten sent one, but I've not looked into it, and I want to adjust it. And it's not the configuration; it's the actual layout of which ability goes where depending on what class, and that's something I need to set up in my head. I don't want to use a default one. I don't want to use a default one. I'm gonna set it up myself. Not now though, because I'm not doing it. Oh, look, I've already refunded Mystic. Okay, Mystic's been refunded. They have their points back. I'll do it at some point when my game is not alt-tabbing on me, and when I am in the mood to do so, which is not now. Because otherwise, the whole stream, I will get nothing done. It would just be config, and I won't even get it finished. Peachy. Anyway, about religion. Some people in some religions can absolutely weaponize their religion and just be absolutely disgusting, horrible people, and I fudging hate them, and I just... Oh boy. That is all, thank you. Default hotbar is atrocious. What, the crossbar? With like the 4 options on either side? Oh, do you mean like the abilities that are on that? Because that's atrocious, and I'm changing that. But... Anyway. You bring gifts? I need to finish this conversation, and then I will take your free gifts. Unless they're not free, but then they wouldn't be gifts. They better be free. Oh, there's a cutscene here too. Okay. Probably not voiced. If it's voiced, I'll eat my hand. Just my hand. They're really worrying me.
May I present the Legion's emissary?
Internet here blows? No, I'm sorry, Harris. I hope you're doing okay. I hope your internet problem is resolved and you get your console back and everything's all fine and happy and you get to play the game again and like everything's okay. I really hope everything works out for you. I actually bit myself rather hard. What if the gift is a blue mage explosion?
Greetings,
that would be your
well
gift.
Met old friends. The elder sends his regards.
Can you? Because I feel like there's definitely a vibe to the voiced cutscenes. Like I get like a feeling they're gonna play, but I haven't like pinpointed exactly what it is about them yet.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
I did bite my hand quite harder than I expected.
If you might humor me.
Look, I feel like normally most games have voiced cutscenes, right? Like that's just, I mean, most games have voices like the whole way through. MMOs are really not known for it. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only MMOs that are fully entirely voiced, MMOs, not even MMOs, the only MMO I know of that is fully entirely voiced is Elder Scrolls Online, which I have sort of been kind of feeling like playing again, funnily enough. That is the only MMO I know that's fully voiced. So when I play an MMO, I'm just expecting it to not be voiced. Hand is not food, no need to bite it. I said if this cutscene was voiced, I will eat my hand. I didn't eat it, but I figured I'd meet you halfway and like take a good chomp. But like not, anyway. Point is, I'm used to MMOs not being voiced, so it doesn't faze me when they are.
Thank you for coming, Soroban.
Because I expected.
Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Korjin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
They're gonna bring down the whole outer wall? From under the sea?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead
I already
of
forgot what the
assisting
original plan was,
Confederacy in
to be honest.
securing the Enclave, I would have the Korjin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall.
Chat, there's a mark on my hand. I don't know if you guys can, no, you guys definitely can't see it because of the... No, no, not really. Anyway, there is a mark.
I mean to flood Doma Castle.
It's fine. I have made mistakes. Whoa, flood it? I thought we'd just bring down the wall.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol. the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
He's gonna do it, chat.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trip.
It is not a worthwhile challenge. How many innocents are we gonna kill? Is the castle only occupied by Garleans? Like Garlean soldiers? Or is it occupied by civilians? Is it like the keep of the castle and then like the city surrounded by walls? Like what is the castle in this situation? Also, are some of those soldiers conscripts? Were they forced into it? Because we've seen the Garleans do that. We've seen the Garleans literally go to civilians and say, you're working for us now. So, who's the target here?
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
And filled with innocents that apparently no one seems to care for. There's a bug flying around. I didn't get it.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do.
And her people live in the castle!
As long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
I gotta join in and nodding. If I don't nod, then what am I? What am I? I'm not an ally to them. I didn't see Mimily nod though. I'm just gonna presume she did because I did. Okay, Peachy. Okay. What's you got for me, Peach? What you got for me? Oh! Oh my god, thank you, Peachy. Oh my god. Guys. Is this... Hold on. I need to find a shade that is befitting of us. Well, what color are we thinking, guys? What color are we thinking? Red. Oh my god, red absolutely looks evil. However, pink. Pinky purple, it fits our hair. And of course, the fudging bunny ear umbrella. Oh my god. I love it. We look so different with our glasses on. It's probably gonna take some getting used to, but I kind of want to get used to it, you know? Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Peachy. I love it. I love it. Wait, if I change class, do I lose the glasses? I lose the glasses. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I forgot to add them. I'm gonna have to remember these every time. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay, we'll remember. Thank you, Peachy. No plan is perfect, but this fashion certainly is. There's room for improvement. I expect my cameras will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. The others will be in the moon gates. Oh. The portrait. Wait, my portrait? Wait, how do I check my portrait again? How do I check my portrait? Oh, fudge, that's adventure plate. Oh my god, my adventure plate looks... I look so... This is from another time! This was from back in the Realm Reborn! I look so young, like, it's... My character looks so young compared to... Look at this side by side! I look like I've aged 20 years! Anyway, not the portrait I was looking for. This one? Did you mean this one, Peachy? She was such a baby. I'm shocked at how baby. Like it's the dress and the smile, the lack of glasses, the earrings, which I don't have because fudge earrings. It's also different. The stress of balancing so many classes, fighting for entire like countries, building an army to go against. I'm just like, I'm done, you know. I'm gonna look fashionable because that's the best I've got. That's all I can do. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Nambai. Suanaka, fudge. This person's working hard and Isai's doing what he can to help, but there's more I can do too. Bye, Lace. Oh. There you are. I will remove the fashion accessory. You have something for me too? Thank you so much. I am a huge fan of ballroom etiquettes. Which is this one? Personal perfection. Visage. Wait, is this? Oh, hell yeah! Thank you so much! Oh my god, I love it! Thank you so much, Mystic. I need to save that like immediately in my... Where would I put it? Misk? Oh, Misk is full. Wait, hold on. Is Misk full? Misk is Pugilist 9? Hold on. Maybe actions. Yeah, I can put it in actions. Yeah. Arcanist. Okay, so it's an Arcanist. And I'll put it after the reading. Oh, actually, I can move Tombstone across. Had spare books? How do you get it normally? Is it, wait, is it a store Mystic, did you just give me a store purchase? Tell me you didn't give me a store purchase. I forgot how to fudging swap to my Arcanist. Hold on. This one? Okay, great. Let's move all these across, and then we'll chuck in Visage. That's Tome Scroll. Well, I already had Tome Scroll. Why does it tell me Tome Scroll is new? Why does it tell me Study is new? I already have these. That's stupid. There we go. No, I'm not begging for a store purchase. Cosmic Exploration. Okay. Is this one of the ones that's gonna disappear when the limited time event's over, or is it gonna stay? Because if it stays, I'll keep it. Yes, I'm not begging for store. I was saying like it better have not been a store purchase because then I'd feel guilty about it. I don't want to feel guilty. Okay. Bam. I love this. It's such a cool... I don't know why I like this emote so much. I don't even like selfies. But the look on their character's face, they're so happy when they take it. They're so happy. If it gets you not getting some levels done to get 2 rewards before new Fortnite update. Hey, no, never feel guilty. Play what you want to play, you know? Do what you want to do. It's not limited time event. Excellent. Excellent. That means I can very, very, very patiently wait to get to the Cosmic Exploration event on my other character for when I eventually get up to that, to current content, then I can get them on that character. I don't have to worry about it. Player set and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation to power mount for tomorrow. We may die. We not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design. Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets. But if I want to go on to battle with weary eyes and lingering regrets, like, did you think about that? Did you even stop to consider? Shaban informs me sappers will be ready in the day, which means we can proceed as planned. Tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Refrain from future labors and rest. No righteous fudge. Fudge! No rest for the righteous. Oh, I have to rest. Okay, well that's sad. They're like, no, you're resting. You're resting. Oh, what was I gonna grab? I think I was gonna grab the Arcanist Summoner, because that's my favorite class, right? Budget. Ba-dum-bum-bum. No rest for the wicked. I mean, but she's not wicked though. Oh, you're telling me she's wicked? I get it. You know what? That's so fair. I look so different with these glasses. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I like them, but like, am I just not used to them, or do I just prefer her without them? You know?
I was just
I don't know.
Well, they threw me out actually.
They threw you out.
Told me I needed to get some sleep, ready for the big day.
Okay, you know what, Redsky? We probably do need to get back to Borderlands, huh? Yeah. That is in fact a game that we almost finished. And I say we almost finished it. It was entirely my fault that we didn't. Entirely. I should probably consider that again in the future and add it to the list again. Because listen. Yeah.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change.
Oh
when the
no!
dust is settled, we'll
Hope
see
they're
what
okay,
we've won
Peachy.
and what we've lost.
I have made the decision that I'm not gonna buy Borderlands 4 until I finish Borderlands 3. And considering I have no intention of playing Borderlands 3 for the foreseeable future, the only time I'm gonna actually play Borderlands 3 is once we've finished Borderlands 1, and then we've done Borderlands 2, and then we've done the pre-sequel, and then we've done... Actually, I don't need the Tales of Borderlands. But the only time I'm actually gonna do a playthrough of Borderlands 3 is when we continue to go through the whole Borderlands series, and then we eventually get to 3, and then I'll play 3. Because it just didn't capture me. I put a fair... I gave it a real good go. I played it for like a good few hours, and I stopped. And then I started it again, and I played it for a good few hours, and then I stopped at the same point. I get stuck. I hit a wall partway through that first planet, and I need motivation to push through it, and that's not now. The story ain't great. It's not great, but I'm a massive pain in the butt, and I will not play Borderlands 4 unless I finish 3, because I have to do things in order. I have to. It's not the pre-sequel bad, but it's not great. I'm trying to remember if I beat the pre-sequel. I don't think I did, but I might have. I certainly don't remember. Oh my god, you know what else I need to play too? Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That's also on the list before Borderlands 4. But like, that's actually a good game. I played a little bit and went, oh my god, I need to play save the rest of this for when I get up to it on stream, because it feels so good. It's not, but I've heard good things about it.
I'm going to.
I heard good things. I heard good things, and I played it for an hour or so, and I enjoyed it.
Let it be for nothing.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is the most recent Borderlands games have been bad. Why is everyone excited for Borderlands 4? It's probably going to be bad as well. Literally, Borderlands 3, the pre-sequel, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands are apparently all bad. Why are we expecting 4 to be any different? Stop living off of nostalgia from Borderlands 1 and 2. The series ain't the same. Anyway, that's my rant. Peachy, you got a rant out of me.
Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Nostalgia. At least you recognize you're blinded by the nostalgia, okay? At least you know. It's how I feel about the Assassin's Creed games. I enjoyed Mirage only because it reminded me of the older games. It was more similar in terms of being based in the city, and it was not massive RPG. It was still RPG, but not massively RPG. and it was simplified, and it's just a short, quick story, and it just felt good to play. It wasn't like fantastic, like mind-blowing, but like it was
Another restless soul.
alright. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was
Raise
good.
a glass to freedom.
And then I played Shadows, and I was like, people have been saying so many good things about Shadows. And for the start, the story was good because it was like on rails, and you had certain things you need to do, and then the world opened up, and it just became another big fudging RPG game that I do not want to play because I want a freaking classic Assassin's Creed. I want to play Unity again, is what I want to play. I want to go back to Assassin's Creed Unity. I've looked at the Steam reviews for Unity. They're mostly positive. Unity has like a 75% positive rating on Steam. That's what these RPGs have done. You mostly dislike pre-sequel because of the Aussie accents. I'm gonna be honest, I don't recall that at all. What I hated about pre-sequel was the whole oxygen, low gravity, literally everywhere. Yes, it's a fun change, but it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick, and the whole game is that gimmick. The whole game is that gimmick. The oxygen kits are fun. Look, as I said, they were a good change and they were fun for the first like couple of hours, and then it just got repetitive and boring and like a chore, and I was just constantly monitoring another fudging resource, and I couldn't take my time because my oxygen was always depleting. Anyway, I don't care that it was late, Peachy. The rant redemption is very much, at its core, a scam.
Good.
So at least you got
I should
something
be
from it to
interested to
begin
know
with,
her
because it
thoughts on the
is
matter.
just a scam redemption. You're welcome. No, I know they improve as you level, and I'm well aware of that. But if it's one of those situations that for me, it becomes pointless and tedious, not because you're always having to top it up literally every single fudging second, but it's boring and tedious because at the start, yes, it's fun because it's this new mechanic, you've got to worry about it, and then it's like something that like you train yourself to think about and stuff, and like that's fine for a little bit, but if it goes on for too long, right, I'm not done. If it goes on for too long, then it just gets boring because you imagine that all game. So of course the thing is, as you level up, they get better, and then you worry about it less. But then you get to the point where you're not even worrying about it at all because you just have it that much until it inevitably becomes a thing where it's like either A, why does the mechanic even exist because it's basically pointless, so there's no reason I have it because it's always topped up, it's always refilled, and it's never even a threat. Or B, oh, now suddenly I've forgotten about O2 and now I'm gonna die unless I do something about it, so now it's just an inconvenience to me because it hasn't been managed this time, and then you go deal with this problem that happens like once in a goddamn lifetime because for the rest of the fudging experience it is completely irrelevant and you don't even think about it because it may as well not be there. So, therefore, why the fudge is it there? Ah! They barely cried once you get back to the space station, which is the most boring part. Imagine you choosing a mechanic, then bringing it back to add narrative pressure later on. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, throughout most of the game, it's a mechanic that is really difficult when you start with, which is fair, and then you can entirely ignore for the rest of the game once you get to a certain point. And then it's like, well, why do we have this thing? It's just, it was a gimmick. It was literally a gimmick, and I hate gimmicks like that. So that is my rant. Anyway, you're welcome. Peachy, you may have gotten scammed, but it's okay because the rants came anyway. I don't hate callbacks. I don't even remember the callback if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm just talking about the gameplay, like just the gameplay of it. Not the story beat where maybe it comes back later on for a bit. That's fine, and I'm okay with things like that. I think that's cool, I just don't remember it. Just the gameplay of it is just... Anyway. You can fail a car jump if your FPS is too high and it can soft lock you. See, the only time that's okay is if a game is hard-coded to have a maximum FPS of 60, like the Skyrim, like Oblivion, like the Bethesda games that literally don't let you go above 60 FPS by default because they're tied to frame rate. I hate that, but that's the only way a bug like that is okay to exist because it was never intended in the first place. But the pre-sequel, you can uncap your frame rate. It's not limited, right? You can put it as high as you want and the game lets you, so why does it bug out? Sometimes callbacks can be bad if done too much. Yeah, but I'm assuming from what Redsky's saying, this is a one-time callback. And I'm okay with... I think most callbacks, if they're executed properly, are done very, very rarely. I would say even one is probably the sweet spot to do a callback. Maybe a second one, if that second callback is making a joke about the fact that it's not the first callback, like, then it could probably be okay. But I think if you're doing more than two... If you're doing more than two callbacks to something, and even two I feel like is a stretch personally... yeah, that's a big, that's a fudging, that's a bit much, you know? Scarce oxygen is a valid fetch and post. Okay, no, see, and this is different, right? This is, if the entire game is literally focused, like, if the story is constantly about scarce oxygen and how oxygen is scarce throughout the entire story, it's not just, like, something you completely forget about. If it's a whole story thing, that makes it fine to reference constantly throughout the story, because it's not a callback to a game mechanic then. The game mechanic is explained, and, like, that's fine. I just meant that, like, from a perspective of, well, if oxygen is going to be this completely pointless feature, then you've added it in. Like, make it more interesting than just, oh, you're at this level now, it doesn't matter. Cool. Like, make it more interesting than that, you know? Make it so that there's, like, a positive benefit to having a lot of oxygen, but if you have too much, maybe there's some other things that happen, or maybe, like, if there are thresholds for depending on what oxygen level you're at. So it's not something that you have to constantly monitor, but you're not punished even if it's too low. Like, they could do more with it than, do you have enough oxygen? Yep, cool, you're good. Oh, you don't have oxygen? Bad. Like, that's an on-off switch. Make it more interesting than an on-off switch. Ah!
That's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings.
What's wrong with what, an on-off switch? I'm not saying there's necessarily something wrong with an on-off switch. I just hate it because, again, as I've said, it's a gimmick. It's there to make the first few hours of the game interesting and, like, introduce itself as a new mechanic that you have to worry about. But then you get to a point where you're over-leveled, or you're just at a level where it doesn't have a gameplay impact. And I'm saying I don't like it because they could have done more with it, but they didn't. They introduced this mechanic, made such a big deal about it being a whole new thing, and it's literally just a gimmick that you can safely ignore most of your playthrough. That's my problem. Not that the idea of it is bad, but that they didn't do anything with the idea. They just sort of left it there like, well, that's it, you can ignore it now, good job. And it's just disappointing because they made it out to be such a big deal and it was not. Is the least endgame content of any of the Borderlands games. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever played the Borderlands games for endgame content. I usually beat the story and then I'm done. I didn't even know it had endgame content. Like, a few hard quests and DLC, sure. It can... Okay, wait. By endgame content, do you mean endgame DLC? Like, post-game, like, DLC that's released in the store and stuff? Because I just call that DLC, I don't necessarily think of it as endgame, but maybe that's my multiplayer MMO perspective coming in, where I think of endgame as just being like something you do repetitively that's like content you can do on the side that's not like a single mission that you do once and it's done, right? Because I have no idea what you mean by endgame if it's not DLC. Is it literally just like going around running and just killing things? Because I'm just like, I don't know what you do at the end of a Borderlands game. Like, all your quests are done. Boss rush? Okay. Wait.
We've talked about
no, that does sound
all of
familiar,
us.
actually.
We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
Every time you finish it, the difficulty increases. Okay, so, yeah, okay, that's endgame, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's the sort of thing I meant. I just didn't realize that you've had it, so. New Game Plus? Nice. Okay, no, so that's, yeah, okay, that stuff's fair. No, that considered all that endgamey stuff. That's fair. I didn't know I had it at all.
I know.
OP levels, that's right. I have heard of that, actually. As I said, I didn't play a lot of Borderlands 2 endgame. I finished it and I was done.
I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
I'm familiar with those ones, yeah. Yeah.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures.
Guys, we're gonna learn about Gosetsu's failures.
The first, our defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent
and so fair, Rusky. It's a fantastic game. It is my favorite Borderlands game as well. Having said that, as I said, I haven't played a lot of the Borderlands. I'm not like super big on it, but it's 2. It is 2. I used to love Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not going on that rant today. Not going on that rant.
Long did I
Well, of course,
consider
it's more
offering
recent,
up
right?
my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people.
Building is the only thing I like to do in Minecraft. I will play creative Minecraft until the end of time. I mean, I'm not in the mood for it now, but like, I will always praise creative Minecraft. Always. Hate despisal. Hate survival. I don't know where despise came from. I hate survival so much.
For my unborn child, he said.
Find
For
a lot
my
better. I mean, look.
Shun, live.
Even Java is, I would just say vanilla rather than Bedrock, because Java doesn't need to be modded, and Java is still better than Bedrock Edition. Yeah, your main mistake is playing Bedrock. Always play, like, Java is obviously, it's more mod friendly and all that sort of stuff, but look, Bedrock isn't necessarily a problem in and of itself, because I understand they wanted to make a console friendly version of Minecraft and Java just for whatever reason wasn't compatible. And so the idea of making a console-friendly version and then releasing said console-friendly version on PC so you can play with your friends on console, like cross-platform stuff, I'm okay with the concept of that. What I'm not okay with is Microsoft's rather, forcing Bedrock down everyone's throats, trying to push for it to be the main Bedrock, like Minecraft experience. Like everyone has to play Bedrock because that's what they want. And then keeping Java there because they know they'll lose literally everyone if they drop Java support. I feel like Java support is literally only worked on because people will lose their fudging minds and Microsoft will lose everything if they drop it, right? But they're trying so hard to make Bedrock the the best way to play Minecraft. No one fudging actually wants to, because Java is the superior platform, and not just because I have a Java superiority complex, but because it was the first one, and there's this huge community of like features and bugs and like tutorials, and like everyone has built their community off of the intricacies of Java working. Because yes, we're talking about Minecraft. Because yeah, every content creator, not everyone, but like most use Java because all the experts use Java because they've been using Java for years because they're familiar with Java. And here's the kicker, here's the thing I really hate. Bedrock mechanics are different than Java, and it's like Microsoft makes no effort to make them to have them the same. They want Bedrock to be different for reasons I do not understand. Redsky ban Light Horizon. They want Bedrock to mechanically and programmatically work different from Java, and everyone hates that. Make them work the same. Fudging, make quasi-connectivity thing. Don't be all like, oh, quasi-connectivity was unintentional, so we didn't introduce it to Bedrock. Fudging irrelevant. It is a key factor for how fudging Redstone works in Java. Literally half the things you can build that are complicated in Java work because of quasi-connectivity. You can't make half the stuff in Bedrock at all because it just functionally does not work the same as Java. And that is why so many people refuse to use Bedrock, because Java has things that everyone has worked out and agreed work better, and they literally build entire systems based on Java's functioning. So why the fudge would you remove that in Bedrock? It makes no sense, fudge you, Microsoft. So I think we found the rant for the day. Sorry, the rant. Yeah, that was a lie. There'll be many more. As I said, I'm in a ranty mood. But that is the main reason I refuse to touch Bedrock, because no one I know plays it, no one I know has console, and Java is just that's just the thing that works better because all of the programs and like everyone understands Java, and half the things that Java feature that function are needed for things to work that Bedrock just does not have for God knows what reason. And then also the marketplace. We don't talk about the marketplace because fudge microtransactions, they're not even needed. They have microtransactions for like skins and world maps that you can download. You have to pay for those. You can get them for free on PC with Java. What do you mean? They are exploiting console players. Exploiting them! Thank you for the hydrate, Lighty Horizon. I appreciate you. Ah. It's so bad, it's so toxic, and as I said, it's not the idea of a Bedrock console-friendly version that like people can play on that has a problem. It's the fact that they've made it so drastically different for no reason and then monetize the hell out of everything. Like that's like there is no reason for it. They are monetizing things that Java gets for free, and it's disgusting. That's exactly how I feel, by the way, about the Bethesda Creation Club paid mods. What the fudge are you doing, Bethesda? I understand you want to support the modding community, and I'm glad that you are still supporting the free modded community space, because Bethesda didn't have to do that. They could have released paid mods and then said, by the way, if you even want mods to be on our games going forward, they have to be paid for in the store. They didn't do that. Good guy Bethesda, but also bad guy Bethesda, because why the fudge have you introduced paid mods? Get the fudge out of here with that. I'm done. I'm done. Back to Final Fantasy, guys.
My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same
I'm good.
command.
I'm good, really, truly.
When in the rebellion, I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too.
I did try Pixelmon like way back when it was still in its infancy, and it was so... It had potential, but it was so devoid of actual content that I couldn't stay with it for like more than a couple of hours. I tried it and then went, absolutely not, because there was just nothing to it. It didn't have anything at the time. And I haven't been back to it since because I don't like survival Minecraft. You think both codes to the caves and haven't received them?
Having known
So, okay,
disgrace.
here's another thing too. My sister used to have a Minecraft Mojang account back before Microsoft purchased it, right? Microsoft did that whole thing of like, oh, we own Minecraft now, so everyone should like transfer their accounts to a Microsoft account, otherwise you won't be able to play your game, blah blah blah. And like, okay, yeah, they gave warning, but like, not everyone was playing Minecraft during that period, and not everyone even got an email. My sister didn't get a single one. She went to play Minecraft again like the other week because she wanted to play with her boyfriend, and she wasn't able to log in because she doesn't have a Mojang account. She tried to log into a Microsoft account and she didn't have the game. So she had to purchase the game again because, yeah, she didn't get the migration going because she didn't get the emails, or she just didn't care, or she wasn't playing Minecraft. She wasn't interested, right? Vretsky, stop that. Stop that, stop. So she had to buy Minecraft again. And here's the fudging kicker. For whatever fudging reason, when she went to purchase Minecraft through the Microsoft store, she got a fudging notice. The moment she clicked on the purchase link, it went to a page and said, "We've sent a request to your parents so they can, so we can get permission from them for you to buy the game." It sent a request to fudging Dad's email asking for permission to buy Minecraft. What the fudge? And it didn't even go to his email. It went to some like weird like side email with like the same domain or something. It's $40 now. It's $40, and you have to get Bedrock and Java in a bundle. You cannot buy them individually. $40 for the Bedrock Java bundle. It's disgusting. Also, welcome back, Peachy. I actually straight up, I went on the biggest rant. I crashed out, Peachy. You missed it. I crashed out over Minecraft Java versus Bedrock. It was bad. It was bad. I'm gonna clip it. It was bad. Welcome back, by the way. We've got several generations of Pokemon, that's fun. Until Pokemon trying to push you off cliffs into lava. Sounds like Minecraft to me. And $400. What currency are you talking about there, buddy? You can get Game Pass. You can, but not everyone wants to pay $15 to $20 a month for a game that's worth literally 2 months of Game Pass subscription. Like, okay, yes, if you have Game Pass, you don't have to buy it. But no one is gonna buy Game Pass to play Minecraft when you can buy Minecraft and it literally costs the same amount of money as Game Pass for only like 2 months. 3 months if you're doing like the first month for $1 thing that Microsoft did/does. I don't know if they do it anymore. But like, you may as well just own the game at that point, you know? It's 3 months worth, 2 months worth. It's not worth it.
For pitying an old
Like,
fool.
I have Game Pass only because I play so many games it's worth my money, because I will buy more games than I spend per year on the subscription. You know? Buy the Xbox and you get Minecraft for some codes. See, and that's valid too, right?
Now,
Unfortunately, it's
far too
Bedrock
soon.
Edition and Fudge Bedrock.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy
Also,
or...
these guys are speaking in such poems. Such poems? They're speaking
Even
poetically,
that
and it's a bit
sounds
odd.
morose. We who yet walk the path should
So,
not
Lida,
think
you were
too
here
much
when I
of
went on that
destination.
big rant about
When
Bedrock
our
being bad, right?
lives
Like, you were here for that?
open arms.
I don't judge you for it. As I said, if you're a console player, it's great that you have the game. But you only like Bedrock because you don't know any better. Because you haven't experienced Java. You weren't there for the greatness and to understand the intricacies of the mechanics of a good redstone connection. I know, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Horizon. You're good. You're good. You're good. No hate. I need another hydro.
Is right about one.
I forgot about my I forgot
We
about my
have you and
sunglasses.
yours to thank for this chance.
No, so, wait, Horizon, are you the one with the Mac? Was that you who had the screenshot of you playing Oblivion, or was that someone else? I get confused.
All debts will be repaid. On that you
I think
have
that was
my
you.
word. But first we must live past tomorrow. No?
The fudge is a lucky block. It wasn't you. Okay.
If you've
But
no
also, a
intention of
laptop that
sleeping
can't
when
run
you get
Minecraft
in,
is kind of
you
a
may as
wreck.
well join us.
It's not exactly the most intensive game, though. I guess Microsoft's probably made it so much more demanding than it used to be. It used to be, fun fact, it used to be Minecraft could run on fudging anything. Anything. Minecraft was such an easy program to run. You could run it on a fudging, like... I'm trying to think of a trashy laptop brand, but to be honest, I don't know any because I don't use laptops. What do you mean, nope? Old Minecraft also ran badly? Okay. How old we talking, Redsky? Because I'm thinking real old. Like, real... Shove your nostalgia? I'm talking like before it released. I swear it used to run really well in like beta 1.7, like 1.8, approximately. Like it used to run quite well on old devices. All-in-one laptop couldn't run a thing, and you're talking old classic stuff. Yeah, because you're playing on the browser. Okay, browsers are inherently bad for running things on because the memory leaks and there's all sorts. It's not, a browser is not optimized to run a game within it. If you run like the classic Minecraft in the browser, you're gonna have problems with that. I know that's how it started. I was talking Minecraft as a proper like executable file, or like the Java program, not the browser. The browser ran trash, I agree. 100% I agree. You got Minecraft on your 360? Oh my god, you still have your 360. And no, I don't know a lucky block. I haven't played Minecraft since I think the first Caves and Cliffs update, which was before the new Nether, by the way. I've not played Minecraft since the first Caves and Cliffs update. I haven't experienced the new Nether, nothing after that. I haven't even run the game. I don't want to. I don't want to. Lava survival servers. Oh my god, I don't. I started Minecraft in 1.7.3. That was the update before they introduced hunger. When one cooked steak just healed you like 4 hearts straight up. Like, there was no hunger, there was no sprinting, they hadn't yet introduced weather. Like, that's when I began. I remember watching Ko's Quest on YouTube. That's where I'm at. Focus on killing the dragon. I don't want to install Minecraft again. I don't like survival, Redsky. I don't like survival. Yeah. Does that ring a bell for you, Redsky? Oh, fudge. Okay, I wasn't... Okay, I didn't watch that. Redsky, you're also just older than me by like a good couple of years to begin with. That's my point. You're just older than me in general. I still have the Co's Quest intro burned into my brain from when I was, what, like,
Forgive
10?
me, my lord. I did not mean to...
No, that can't be right.
If that is your will.
How old? 2011. That was 14 years ago. Okay, I was 14. Vidya. That name's familiar to me. Popular MMOs. Oh, hold on. I was gonna search popular MMOs like in Google, and I was like, that's not gonna get me the results I need. I need to do this in YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. The only Hermitcraft season I ever watched was either 5 or 6. It was the one where Grian joined. That was my first time watching Hermitcraft, and I watched a lot of it. And then basically when the season ended, I stopped watching it just because that my Minecraft phase was the entirety of that season, and that was it. Season 6. Okay, I watched the entirety of season 6. Maybe not right near the end. I think I stopped just before the end. But that was my Minecraft phase. That was when I was really big into it, and then I just didn't. But I learned a lot during that. That's when I learned how to do redstone. That's when I watched Mumbo Jumbo and learned all of that. Green for like building, Good Times with Scar as well. That's when I learned how like to get all of the creative Minecrafty stuff in. And I hated survival because I would see what all the hermits were doing like creatively, and I was like, I respect the grind they're putting in to actually gather all those materials to trade for them to like get them all in survival. Huge respect for that. I could not do it. I've tried because I've looked up to them. I wanted to do that for myself. I just cannot with the survival mode. I can't. I'm just like, I want to be creative. That's why I'm doing it. So I did creative. Vintage Beef. I watched Vintage Beef's fudging. At least I think it was Vintage Beef. His GTA 5 multiplayer. Unless that's someone else that has beef in their name, but I think it was Vintage Beef. Used to ride horses IRL. I have ridden a horse 2 times. It was very fun. You killed the Ender Dragon too many times in survival worlds, it's become boring. I just don't like survival gameplay, and it's not just Minecraft. I just don't like a lot of survival games. I've realized recently, I just don't. Which is a shame. Doc M and B dubs as well. I don't think I'm familiar with Etho. He did GTA 5 vids. Okay, so it would have been Vintage Beef then. I watched. That's where I know him from. I can date him and his ex-wife girlfriend playing Minecraft. Wait, who? Best builders on the scene. They're all incredibly talented. Who's the guy that, like, I can't remember which hermit it is, but there was one hermit in, it might have been season 6 or 7. He never did YouTube videos, but he did a lot of Twitch streams, and he built an entire fudging underground vault. And I swear to God, I never saw him in a single YouTube video from another hermit, because he spent his entire goddamn time just in his own vault underground, under the map, just building with, like, stone. And, like, that was his whole thing. It was quite impressive how expansive his vault was, though. Maybe it was Hypno. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Hypno. I don't think it was Hypno. The name doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember who it was. It also might not have been season 6. I trust you're none the worse wear after last night. We've received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. The sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Also, yet again, guys, thank you for being here for a classic Final Fantasy XIV stream where we're about to hit the first ad break and I've played fudging no gameplay. We have turned in one quest and that was it. Thank you for being here. I never watched his streams. I've seen like footage of it, but I never really watched, so I couldn't tell you. I was like, have you heard of Izuma? Izuma? I still don't even know how to pronounce his fudging name. Izuma is one of the people who I started watching like really early. Like I watched only a couple of hermits. I watched Izuma, Mumbo, and Grian. And a little bit of Scar because his builds were amazing. There were probably other hermits I watched occasionally too, but those were the ones I like every episode I watched. Love Izuma. Long quest and one long rant session. That's what we do. Also, I just realized you killed yourself. Love that. You have good news and bad news. I haven't today. You bought an amp for your guitar? Nice! Is the bad news that your amp for the guitar broke? Or that the guitar broke? Or that something else broke? I have a feeling something broke. You said you were going to derail me, and you picked a fudging topic to do it on. A game I don't even care about anymore. You fudging did it. Somehow you did it. Congrats, you win. As Scouts report no change in Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose surprise. Blah, 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 blah. Go to the thing, start your quest. The plug that goes with the amp wasn't there? Like, do you mean like it was meant to be like bought, like when you bought the amp, it was meant to also be, they didn't have an... Okay, so question. Were they meant to have provided it with the amp? Or is it something that you are meant to buy separately? Because it sounds like something that they should have bought with... I thought there was an exit there, there isn't. It sounds like something that should have come with the amp, but I don't actually know. Because it's like a plug for it, right? Like, it sort of needs to come with it, right? Right? I don't know anything about electric guitars, though. All amps need to have plugs. Well, yeah, well, I know they need to have plugs, but my point was, are they meant to be bought separately, or are they usually provided with? It's a broken pot! Oh, so wait, was it second-hand? No, you said store workers. Didn't have one when you picked it. That's so dumb. Get a refund. Go to the... I was going to say, go to the ACCC. You do not live in Australia. That will not help you.
Understood. Wish us luck.
There is an ad break about to start, and I started a cutscene. You know what we can do with my big brain? I'm going to pause it here before the cutscene actually, like, gets going, before we get, like, into it. Ads running, and I'll be back momentarily. And by being back, I mean, I guess I could still be here. Bought it for $149? I know musical equipment is expensive, but when you spend $149 on anything, you expect it to come with all of the required parts. What the fudge? I don't care how much cheaper it is. You get what's advertised, you know? Got an ad, hold your horses. Everyone yell at Horizon and tell them that they're missing quality content, okay? Tell them they're missing so much good content that should have been here. Castle Miner. That sounds so familiar. I definitely did. I did not. Never ever would. I don't swear, you liar. What do you just came back? The fudge you mean? There's still like a whole fudging 2 minutes of ads left. What is the M word? Magnificent, majestic, magical. I was gonna say monotonous, so I'm trying to go for positive words here. 2 ads for 10 seconds. There's still like another minute and a half. What the hell? I don't get it. Castle Miner Z. Not heard of it. Castle Miner sounds so familiar though. I don't know why, but like I don't know it. So
once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like literally never again.
Red Skier gifted a tier 1 sub to Lighty Horizon 75. They have given 107 gift subs in the channel.
What? Sorry, 107 gift subs? Hold on, no, let's do the math here. What? 100 That's like... Thank you so much for the gift sub to Horizon. I really appreciate it, Redski. You don't own half my house, because 107 gift subs is not hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Yeah, it's over 6 years. Like, how long have you been following Redski? Like... Yeah, no, that's a lie. It's definitely been more than that. Right, actually, how... God fudging, I wish people wouldn't, like, unfollow and refollow. You'll accept ownership of half of my bird. No. I know that's not entirely accurate. No, that's not true. Redski unfollowed and refollowed at some point as a joke and then decided he didn't want to do that anymore because he wanted to have it like as accurate a tracker as possible, even though it's very much not accurate because he already did it. And it bugs the hell out of me when people do, because I am a person really like, for whatever reason that I don't understand, it's a psychological, mental thing, whatever. I really like having actual like data for things. And followage being a metric that can be used to measure how long someone's been following for is a good data point that I love to have for everyone in my community, because it is just, it's good to know and it makes me feel good. I don't know. And when people unfollow and redo it, it messes with that little part of my brain that loves information, and it makes me so upset. You just said it's around the same as your sub time. That's not true, because you're, well, I don't know, how long is your, you've got the 4.5 year sub badge. Oh, but that's, no, okay, never mind. That's because it's the most recent badge I have. You're right, never mind, I'll take it back. The fact that it's not accurate bothers me is hilarious to you, and it would be, and I hate it. And you're not the only one that's done it. There's so many people who will unfollow like every like other week just to make me mad, and it just, oh, it gets to me. It gets to me. I wish there was a first follow metric, like this person first followed you, because then I could say screw you to all you unfollow refollowers. It doesn't bother me anymore because I have a first follow metric, but it doesn't exist. Like, I actually, for whatever reason, I've got one for Beth. Like, look at this. Okay, well that's... Is it broken? Did the command break? Oh, it did break because Beth changed her fudging username. I fixed it. Yeah, see, I've got a thing for Beth. But I'll never have one for Retsky, because it's too late. You bought an amp at $149, but with a discount, not having to code the plug-in the amp to plug, it got reduced to $143. Never set one up for you, because I didn't... So what happened was, the reason I had one set up for Beth, the only reason I was even able to get that is because Beth did the followage command, set the actual followage date, and then unfollowed and redid it. So the moment she unfollowed and redid it, and I got the, like, she's been following for 3 seconds or whatever, I was immediately able to right then and there take the value from the first followed she just did and then amend it to the end of the command. So that's the only reason I was able to capture it. That'll take hours and would crash your browser. I would do it too. I mean, you know, I have another idea too, but I'm not even going to bring that up because that is another. I don't even want to remember that. You don't even want to remember that, so we're just going to not acknowledge it and then like move on. They're getting what they want. Wait, who's getting what they want? Peachy, I'm confused. I don't know.
Right. You all know
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
gonna
have
read
to
all
do.
the messages.
Are you ready?
I was gonna go through old, No, I'm not. No. I had another idea. Is what I'm gonna say.
breaking us.
Oh, the people unfollowing to mess with me. Yeah, I know they're getting what they want, but like, they also deserve to know that
Then
it's
what
something
are you
that I
waiting for?
actually am upset
Move
about,
out.
and so they can carry the guilt of that with them. They can mess with me and think, aha, I'm messing with them, but then they'll have the guilt of me actually being upset that they have to deal with. So, you know, like, it balances it out, right? Retsky doesn't feel guilt, though. He's built different.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
You want to unfollow me now, Mystic? Don't do it, but like, you'll get fudging caught. You'll get caught.
Hmm?
I love how they're all charging with literal fudging pitchforks.
Sound the alarm! Fluminense is under
Alarm?
attack! Armed insurgents have breached the
Just
perimeter.
call it an alarm.
We need reinforcements!
An alarm is a thing in this game. Alarms are real. Fudging being an alarm. The first guy, the guy with the orange, he's a main character. Well, he's a side character. He can't die. He has a name. He's important. I don't know what it is. I've forgotten, but he's important. Trust me. They'll probably actually kill him off and make his death like really like, you know, meaningful and heartfelt, and they'll be like, oh no, he's dead. This is so sad. You got to know him and he was like a good guy and you got close. Yeah, nah. It's Retsky. I think Retsky has a thing for being kicked.
Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the birds. Okay, I forgot it was the mount I already had. I was like, what are those creatures? It's our mounts. I mean, listen. You know it, Retsky. You know it. I mean, I know it. I mean, whatever. I know what you mean. I know what you're that's you. You're into
wield
that.
power to make
whatever.
men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
Your water filter for the refrigerator got busted and you have to clean up the water in your cups. Oh, I'd hate that. Why is my game constantly alt-tabbing? Encoder overloaded? No, it's fudging not. My game just alt-tabbed. Shut up, OBS.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Magni is a racist fudging jerk. It's not even racism. They're the same fudging species. You clanist? Oh, no, wait, no. Racism is about different species, the same species, isn't it? That's how racism works in the real world. You racist? Yeah, the carpets aren't great.
You fear that she will put the sun in shade.
That's a fudging roof. Did you get it fixed, like, quickly at least?
Those are for you.
Or was it leaking for, like, hours?
Go, claim your prey.
Why does my camera make it feel like I'm, like, leaning forward? I'm not. I promise, I'm sitting up straight. I'm not hunched over. Like, what is... The camera sucks. Turn it off. I'll turn off the camera. I don't need it. Hey, question there, buddy. Why didn't you stay on your bird? I mean, I know it looked really cool and all, but you might have just fallen to your death. Why were they standing vertically on top of each other? Why weren't they spaced out? Do the Garleans even know how to make a defense system? Like, I will say this is pretty cool though. I will give it.
Come to me. Come to your death. With each that falls, my soul soars higher.
Went to bed and somehow can't find your glasses. Like you're like sightseeing eyeglasses, or do you mean your drinking glasses? I assume you mean your sightseeing eyeglasses, but I have to confirm because we are talking about water and
Swiftly,
a fridge
brothers,
and leaking
fall
water.
not behind. Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim.
It sucks either way though. For sure. I wasn't thinking shot glasses. I was thinking like drinking glasses, like a little glass that you drink water out of, not shot glasses, you alcoholic.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
But that does suck, I'm sorry, Horizon.
My lord, the barrier!
Oh, there it goes!
That it should fall so soon.
I know.
Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
I love how everyone's coming in like super fancy and fast and like attacking and stuff, and we're just sort of chill like, look at you guys, look at our army go, you know? Is it time? Do we go in now? Do we go in now? I really hope there weren't a ton of innocent people living there.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle.
Can you imagine being the Garleans right now, though? like being in their little castle and they're like, oh my god, we're under attack, and it's like, okay, yeah, they're taking out a few defenses of those big like things up there shooting bullets, and those are gone, and then suddenly the Magitech field's down, and then suddenly the walls burst and the dams open. They're like, how did this happen? They would have had no idea resistance was even coming. No idea there's resistance. Why am I stumbling on my words?
With me.
Of course, well, that's my point. They were like so keen to be like, we're gonna make sure. Like, they literally said beforehand, Retsky. They said, a kingdom is not its castle, it's her people. So we don't care that we're destroying the castle because we want the people to be free. Like, you guys, there were people in the castle.
It's been breached. The lower levels are already flooded, and the water is still rising.
They were innocents. They're fighting for them. Nami.
He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom.
Retsky, the last time we saw Yotsuyu on screen, she did something, or something happened with her that I was like, Retsky needed to be here for this, and you weren't here, and I cannot remember when it was, what it was, or how it went. So live with the knowledge that you missed something that I thought you would really like, and I can't tell you what it was or how to find it. Just throw creepers at him. Creeper! Oh, man! I legitimately do not remember Retsky. I don't remember anything.
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owleth. By all indications, it was a success.
Hold on, what procedure? He would tear the whole thing down for the promise of freedom, no sacrifice, the last desperate flames of fall. Speaking of which, how fair is my brute? Okay, so we don't know who the brute is or what the procedure was, but I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out.
Then he may yet be of some use.
You know what I need to do? I need to open my door. I'm literally home alone tonight. I have no reason to have my bedroom door shut. And if I have it open, the cool air can circulate. So I don't know why I turned it off. I also have no idea why my aircon's blowing down either, so that's... Is the dog home? No. No, the dog's with the parents for the weekend. Horizon, please no. Please don't.
Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's
She looks so angry.
If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it.
Feeling romantical! I can understand that, and I can respect it, but please don't. Please don't.
As you command, my lady.
I'm surprised she didn't threaten him.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured them.
Okay, Retsky, it's okay. You can stop now. It's okay.
They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
Got a mod once a year. Yep, and it's about May. So, congratulations on your first time modding this year, Retsky. I will be sure to give you a 50% raise. I think that's pretty reasonable. That should bring your total payment to $0 a year. Thank you for all your work. There can be no doubt the Viceroy is trapped and so comes our part. You pay me! As I said, your total raise and salary will be $0 a year. Thank you. Our allies will deliver us to our destination to the western dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers. Oh my god. Guys, is it dungeon time? It's true. For those of you who don't know, I first got a red webcam like maybe, I want to say 5 years ago-ish. Retsky bought the entire goddamn thing for me. Because I think I mentioned like thinking about maybe getting a webcam and like maybe, because I wasn't comfortable at the time with having my face on stream. But I was like thinking about maybe like doing it, and Retsky just fudging full on went and said, here's, what was it, like $200 and something? It's up there. Like that donation is the webcam donation from 5 years ago. So, was it 160? No, that probably makes so much more sense for webcam. I don't know why my brain thinks 200. She's starting to be more respectful so Gallians don't think to turn on her. I doubt that. I doubt that so much. I doubt it highly. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, there's room enough for you all. Hi, Peachy. Are you so ready for Dungeon, Peachy? Are you ready for a Dungeon, Peachy? Then we might improve our odds of success. We'll divide into two parties, one composed of myself and the other you, Gasetsu and Yugiri. I feel like for a comment like that, she would kill you. But you're probably into that as well. So, like, whatever. Given our inferior numbers, we need to finish the battle quickly, and so while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, I've been to the castle only a handful of times. My father saw fit to drill its lair into it. I could find my way blindfolded. Always also waiting for Twitch to hurry up. Wait, you're waiting for Twitch to hurry up? I thought your internet was fixed. I'm guessing. Oh, I'm so ready. Twitch is being a little odd, is it? Is there anyone else in chat who's having like problems with Twitch right now? By which I'm asking, is the problem with my stream? Also, the fact that we have an average wait time of like less than 5 minutes because all we're looking for is a DPS is fantastic. How odd is Twitch? Well, it's not even. Not you. Okay, good. As long as one person's not having issues, I know it's not my fault. Buffering unusual delay. Well, see, this is the thing. That could be a Twitch thing, or it could be a my connection thing. I buffer every so often for you. Yeah. See, I'm not sure, because like my OBS is telling me that everything's okay and that there are no issues. So on my end, I can only ever assume that everything's perfectly fine. Buffering every so often is probably not too bad as long as it's not like significantly delayed. And people are still smoothly being able to watch the stream, but also like again, I don't know like if it's Twitch's end or if it's my problem, right? Twitch are the user's Wi-Fi, not the streamer's fault. Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to confirm, because it can be the streamer's fault if the streamer has bad connection. But Mystic seems to have no problem, so it's not my fault. Is essentially what I'm saying. Sucks to be you guys. Anyway, guys, we need to line up together. Okay, short people in front. We need to have a good backdrop. Actually, you know what? This is a good backdrop. Okay, I want everyone in a line back here. We're gonna take a selfie. You guys aren't joining, so I'm taking one without you. Did you get out of the camera? Did you get out of the camera? Oh my god, also I just saw the outfit, Peachy. I fudging love it. You know, it's giving me Assassin's Creed vibes. I mean, not like entirely, but like, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed recently, and I've been watching a lot of Assassin's Creed content on YouTube. That feels like an outfit an assassin in like, you know, Victorian era like London would wear, and I love it. I love it. It's mostly the black color and the robe. That's really what it is. No. That's fine, Peachy. I just meant like I was just confirming that it wasn't a me thing, because then Rescue was also saying Twitch, and I was like, oh no. You know, you feel. Oh, I forgot to turn the chat on. That's crazy. Oh my god, the sun! Guns. It's most certainly flooded. I love that. Okay, first thing I need to do is it. Get that well-fed bonus. Get that grit going. Fair warning. I've fudging forgotten how to tank, so we'd be doing this the annoying way. Oh, do we have to kill these guys first? I have no freaking clue. You don't use Wi-Fi? Who in their right mind would use Wi-Fi, honestly? That was such a satisfying group of mobs. That was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. This guy's a big mob enemy, so I'm taking him first, you know, before I rush up to the others. I don't know if I should take these guys on at the same time, but you know what? Fudge it. Why not? Oh, what? No, they would never do that. That's crazy, Redsky. What are you talking about? Never! It's almost as if no one fudging likes NFTs. Also, paying us plays, is that even legal? Surely it's not, right? You two are having a great time in chat. Like, you guys love each other's, like, outfits. They are the same. Wait, they're almost the same. They're such... What, how good? How good? Look at you both. Fudging Redsky, oh my god. That's kind of funny, though. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like that. What's up with these mines, huh? I'm like, am I meant to do anything about these mines at all? Like... Wait, you restarted your PC? It could also just think that there was like a, memory or something. I doubt it, to be honest, Redsky. I don't really think that's necessary. No, though. I mean, even without common sense, Windows Defender does a really good job these days. I'm a strong believer that you don't need any antivirus more than Windows Defender. Like, that's it. Just use Windows Defender, you know? Exactly. Any quote-unquote dedicated antivirus is just trying to fudging either sell you a product you don't need or take your information and use it for its own purposes. You know what I realized I forgot to fudge and do? And I do this every time I stream or play this game. I forget to change my freaking movement to legacy type. Because I swap it when I'm not doing dungeons and I just forget to swap it back. I remember when Norton's antivirus wasn't like horrible. Man, weren't those the days, right? The driver would crash first. Wait, what? Oh no, wait, no, Norton's was always bad. I'm thinking of something else. The Australians who do poorly. Hey, you leave us Australians alone. I have like no comment or anything on that though. I don't care about like driving sports. Oh, we have to fight this one. Never, you never. I get it. I get it. You hate. Forgetting to use my mitigation this whole time, Peachy. I'm so freaking sorry. I'm a horrible tank. I've been forgetting to mitigate. What is this? It looks freaking cool is what it is. I haven't died yet. No, no, no. I'm apologizing to you because I've been making it harder for you to keep me alive because I've not been mitigating. You see? And no, it is a huge credit to Peachy. Peachy's doing a great job of keeping me alive despite the fact that I'm not mitigating. To do it because I come from games are like the main threats are the bosses and stuff, so I come from a place of like feeling like the damage mitigation and everything needs to be against like the big enemies. So trash mobs, I'm like, these don't need mitigation because they're trash mobs. Except in Final Fantasy it's different, and in most MMOs it's different because The trash mobs are what do the most damage. And so you want to mitigate those, because when you're just focusing on one boss target, it's not a threat. So I've gotten used to not mitigating against bosses, because I know you're not meant to, because it's only one enemy. But I've not gotten used to mitigating against actual groups of enemies. If that makes any sense. We should put barricade and get rushed in full ladders. Wait, what? You just try to do it before a compulsory hit. Well, in 14, most of your damage that you get as a tank is just going to be from normal mob groups. It's not going to be from big hits. You can use mitigate from big hits from bosses, but it's mostly something you want to use against mob groups, just normal. Also, I have no idea when I'm meant to use Delirium because it got upgraded and I have no idea what's actually like. Yeah, exactly. That's how you should use it. I've just been really bad. Okay, each stack allows execution of something of blood spiller without either weapon skill costs. What is Aetius or Blood Splitter? Oh, okay, that's actually so useful. And that restores MP. Okay, that's good to know. That's really handy. To use during boss fights. No, during boss fights you only really want to use mitigation during big fights because there's no need to make those. Oh shit, there are more enemies. I'm so sorry, I didn't even see them. I'm a bad time. Paladin is such a good early tank. I mean, it's a good tank in general, not just early, but like, the moment I get Dark Knight, I'm swapping to Dark Knight, another character. It's visually, I just love it so much visually. Paladin's really got a good vibe. Paladin is my World of Warcraft main, or at least it was before. Like, I was Warlock for a time, and then I swapped to Paladin. I love the hell out of Paladin. It's so satisfying. Warriors reference? Can't say I'm familiar with it, unfortunately. Watching from Borderlands got a cameo! What a movie. Rip and tear? That's a fucking... I know that one.
We go together!
Does that mean stay as far away as possible? I think that's what that one means. she's done that.
We go together!
And we win! I like that boss. Not necessarily the fight. The fight was okay, but the boss is cool. So that's the experiment that Fudging Yotsuyu did to someone. The other person left before I could give them a commendation. That's so sad. Wait, is this an earring? Yeah, it's an earring, so I can't. This, though. Rogue Ninja Viper. This is a cool looking vest, kind of, maybe a little. What am I meant to do? Am I just meant to leave? Thank you both for joining me on this fantastic experience. I appreciate you. Yen went straight for Yotsuyu.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront them.
Peachy, if you didn't get the commendation, I don't think she gave out a commendation. She complimented you on your outfit. That commendation was yours. Rightfully so, you know? I don't think I got the commendation. No commendation for me. Dang, didn't give... Oh, wait, no, I got the commendation. I did get the commendation. I got the commendation. Anyway. I'm just blind. That's it, really. I'm just blind. I thought it, like, popped up a different color, which is why I didn't see it. It blended in.
Like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortune.
Because is she giving us a sad villain backstory right now?
And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew!
We're getting the villain backstory.
What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't of their
Oh no, 100% it is,
even
Mystic. It's because of a sprout.
I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation.
I'm gonna let her finish her rant before I tear it to pieces. You know?
That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road.
That wasn't me shedding a tear. I just have something in my eye. Her story does not make me sad.
My heart
Well, it's not that it's not a sad story, but like, it's an excuse. It's an excuse.
Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul.
What do you think she's gonna say next, chat? there are one of two options here. The first option is, and I enjoyed it, and so I vowed to become evil because it was enjoying to me to watch. Or two, and I vowed to never have anyone be upset and in despair again, so I decided to rule the land for the good of everyone, so that everyone can succeed under my rule. I did it for them. I did it because it would be better for them. Like, that's what she's gonna say. It's one of those two options.
Oh. There was nothing I would not do to feel
There it is. She's just
again.
evil. That's it.
To bend this cruel,
She's just evil.
twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work,
She literally found enjoyment in someone in great pain on the side of the road begging for help, and she was ecstatic. So, yeah, just kill her. Just kill her. Just off with her head. Like, don't even give her like a second time. Don't put her in prison. Don't make her waste away. Just kill her. She'll just get rid of her. Don't tell me she's gonna get away because of this.
'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
No! Just kill her! Stab her and then run away. You can do both.
From the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
Right. Stab her and then run. Oh, you fool. As if. Boy, do I have some problems with that one, guys.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Maybe you guys should actually do the fleeing you said you were gonna do, rather than just sitting there waiting for it to fall on your head. Don't look up. Run away. They were not gonna escape that. Gravity is much faster than their run speed. Oh, who didn't make it? Who didn't make it? What? Okay, okay. He's gonna sacrifice himself.
While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
Now, I don't want to say I knew it because I literally didn't mention it on stream because I think I got distracted with all the ranting I was going to do. But please trust me when I say I had a feeling Getsetsu was going to sacrifice himself in this quest. I had a feeling. Of course, that means nothing because I didn't say so beforehand.
We will not leave you behind.
What are you going to do? Get squished with him?
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Of course, we will see him again. He's gonna hold this up, and then someone or something... Oh, no, he's dead. He's so dead. Or she's dead? Who'd she shoot? Who'd she shoot? Oh.
Gosetsu!
Oh no, you're out of bullets.
No. No one leaves.
Why'd she get...
Not you or anyone else.
Why did her makeup change? What's with her eyeshadow? Like, what's going on?
Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this death scene. For one thing, it's taking far too long, and I feel like it would have been much more impactful if he held it up, said, quick, go. There was like a quick moment of, we can't leave you behind, and then he said, go, and then as we ran away, it just collapsed and killed him. That would have been more impactful. But then they added the whole, she shot him thing. And I thought, oh, he's just gonna die now. And then they'll have to be forced to leave because he's gonna collapse, and they'll have to like jump for safety, and then we'll see him dead. And I was like, that would also be impactful. And that would have been good. But they're still delaying his death. I know I'm making it hold on longer, but I'm just like, they're delaying his death so much. Don't give him 50 more lines after he's been shot 5 times. Like, just have him die. Then they're giving us a flashback too? I feel like they're really...
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu.
They're still going, guys. Still going.
You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully. And I'm a better man for your guidance.
It also just doesn't have the impact that a certain character in Heavensward's death had. You know, that was a good death. This one's just like...
And the Doma we built together shall be better
end it
for it
already.
too.
Sad music time. I would be sadder if they weren't droning it on forever.
Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I'm sorry, this is just one... I just don't like this character death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry everyone who was like really upset and like heartfelt and like really felt this death. I get it. I get it. I'm just not feeling this one. You had it spoiled? Okay, that sucks. No, that is disgusting. I don't care. No. Spoilers are the... No mercy for people who spoil things. Absolutely none.
I am Shun. More than you know.
Shun! We know his name now.
Hien! Hien!
Are we gonna leave? Oh no, the evil woman with literally no empathy is upset.
You cast the die.
Whatever will I do?
Gambling was never my vice.
Why is he still holding it at this point? What does that do for him? I'm so sorry. I know this was a very sad scene for a lot of people, and they would have been very upset by it. But I just felt like they stretched that out for way too fucking long. I'm sorry. Just like, have him hold it, say his last goodbyes, have the others run away.
How merciful the gods that I should find you
And
in
then
time.
have her just shoot him and he just drops dead. Like, do like, give the impact there, you know? Like, I'm not saying every character death has to be impactful. But it's like they tried to with the gunshots, and then the gunshots just didn't even do anything. I don't know. Anyway, sad he's dead. He was a good character and I liked him.
Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Oh no, it's too late. He's dead. I'm sorry. He's dead. Yeah, no, he's so dead. No, he knew they couldn't save him. He knew that there was no saving him. Like, if he held on before he was shot, I was expecting him to come back like a couple of cutscenes later as an option, like, aha, I made it out of there alive type of, like, thing. But no, he was, no. He knew he was
Eyes
dead.
forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
You didn't even know him that long.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Why are you so upset? I wonder how Yugiri's doing. She's the one who's going to be impacted the most by this. Right? No, she can have feelings. But I'm just... Like, she barely knew him. She really knew him. He knew him quite well too. I mean, I understand he's not going to be as effective war as war and all that sort of stuff, but Yugiri seemed absolutely devastated. Also, Peachy, your pose back here leaning against this wall is so... I legitimately just thought you were another NPC. Except for this weird shadow bug. That's when I realized, oh wait, it's not an NPC, it's actually Peachy. Yeah, exactly. Yugiri and Hien are the most impacted, or they would be the most impacted because they knew him the longest and the best and all that. Serena is devastated though, and like, nothing against her. I understand she can be emotional upset because she did know him, even though it may not have been for long. I get it. That's fine. Okay? That's okay. That's okay. I'm not attacking her emotions here. I'm just wondering, like, why the game writing, like the writing was written so that she's upset, and these two are just sort of like, okay, about it. I don't know. I see. Imagine being told someone you know has sacrificed themselves and died, and your response is just, I see. I actually should swap to my white mage right now. Get the level up experience from my white mage. Also, necklace. I'm not sure if that's stronger. Ring of healing probably also stronger. Yes, absolutely so. Oh, bracelets too, probably. Oh hell yeah, get those bracelets. And no, and see, that's valid. That's so valid. But was that the intention of the writers? The world turned upside down. No, again, I'm not attacking her for being upset. That's fine. People are allowed to be upset no matter how much, how well you know someone, how little you know someone. Someone's death can really be impactful for a lot of people. I'm not attacking her or suggesting she shouldn't be upset for that. That's more than okay. I'm just wondering whether that was an intentional decision to like make her as like a super empathetic, like absolutely devastated by a death character, or whether they just sort of went, someone needs to cry, let's just make it Serena. You know? Thank you. The occupation has ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gassetsi for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. My Alphino, my dude, he is so dead. He held that rubble. He was shot like 3 times. It collapsed on him. There were explosions, and now he is buried beneath rubble and water. If anything else, he has drowned. Are we just recovering the body? Because this makes it seem like you want to find and save him. Allow me, my friends, the castle still collapsed into the river and we could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, you know he's right. Exactly. No, I know. Meanly a word if I may. Uh-oh. Is Yugiri gonna yell at me for not feeling empathetic towards Serena? My lord withdraws onto himself to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. See, I like this. He's grieving in his own way. That's pretty good. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. Did you find him? No. No, he didn't. That's why he led with, I swam as far as I could. Instead of, oh, I found him. You know? Thought remained the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse is most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible it could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I'm sorry. How long do you think he searched for? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? 2 hours? 4 days? We'll never know, truly. The castle is in ruins and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We can leave, or we leave up once, rather. Are you sure, my lord? He's like absolutely fudging not. The day is one and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. Well, I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Feast together then. Magna and Sardo know naught of what happened to the castle. I'll go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor. I pray you tell them that as well. You're instrumental in this triumph. I must insist you be present when we give these tidings to my people. There is an ad break coming soon, so probably when the cutscene's done, I'm going to take a break. Would you look at that? The cutscene's done. That's crazy. That's not... Is this something I need to discover on my map, or is that just how it is? I have no clue. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I need to refill my water bottle because it's like completely empty now. Get some snacks, and then I'll be back to finish off the rest of this little mini itty bitty story arc. And it really is itty bitty because, well, it's not itty bitty, but like, I'm not completing the entirety of Stormblood when I come back, is what I'm trying to say. I'll just continue like the resolution of this little war quest thing. Okay, I'll be back soon. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was eating a snack. Peachy, fantastic shot. Great photo. 10 out of 10. Amazing. So G-pose. Many G-pose. Thank you, Peachy. Also, Mystic, what the fudge are you doing to my character? Why? What? Get off of me! But also, yeah, it was very funny how it zoomed in on Liz. I was expecting something dramatic too, and then she's just like, I'm getting the boat. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, Peachy. Onwards we go. We have like half hour of stream left. And we have quests to complete to make up for the first hour of stream I did stuff all on. So, yeah. Well, thanks, Tensui. Is it Tensui? Tensui? Tonsui? Probably Tensui. Can you, like, not shoot innocent people with a tank that I don't have access to and can't fight back? It's kind of rude. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave, ready to come aboard. Let's go. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. Those people about to see need something to celebrate. Unable to accept teleport. Peachy just left us. Although I guess you couldn't take the boat back. You probably needed to fast travel. So. What's that?
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Why did it look like he was getting, like...
It's Lord Hien!
Surprised slash scared that something horrible was about to, like... He thought he saw, like, a monster is the vibe I got from his shocked face, you know?
Lord
Maybe that's just me.
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Okay, you guys don't need to bow down for me, right? I don't know why I said
Some
me.
few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
He starts off with, everyone's dead.
Right. Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, he is so affected by Gesetsu's death. See, this is good. He tries to be all like super strong and like firm and pretend it doesn't affect him, but it's hurting him, you know? I like that. I like that writing. Well, if you won't say something, I will. Off you trot then. I'm gonna do the middle one because I feel like that's more respectful.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
You think everyone else can hear him right now? That'd be so funny. It turned around! Oh my god, my game keeps alt-tabbing. Like, why?
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking.
I know he's going somewhere with this, but it's really funny to be a group of people awaiting your lord's return after a big battle expecting and hoping to be victorious, and he comes back and this is the first thing he says. Like, I get he's going somewhere with it, but that would not be encouraging to me, you know? And then he just stops for like a solid 20 seconds.
And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that
Literally,
held us
Peachy.
together.
We're dirty,
And
we
gave us the
stink,
strength
and everyone's
to
dead.
reclaim our home.
We're such a sorry lot.
After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work.
Well, hold on. What about that, like, big, like, tough guy that we fought who was, like, basically invincible and we, like, chopped off half of his horn, but that's all we could do? What about him? We didn't deal with him, did we, right? Did I forget? We didn't deal with him, yeah? He's still out there, right? Right?
So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand?
That's what I was saying, Mystic.
To rise up with me once more? Here and now? And begin to rebuild our homeland?
This just jumped up so quickly. This guy's upset. He can't do it. He's like, more manual labor? I just got out of manual labor.
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Wait, where am I going now? Speak with Alphanet. Where the fudge is Alphanet? Where do I go? All the way down there! Well, I'm glad you're all doing absolutely fantastically. I don't remember, like, oh, there Issei, that's his name. And Azami, okay, Wounded Elder, Formidable Farmer, yep, Ikian, yep. Okay, good, I'm leaving now. I just had to make sure that I knew everyone's names. I very clearly didn't, but, you know, whatever. Wait, I don't even know where the Doman Enclave is. I'll never be able to return back there, because I genuinely don't know where it's at. Who knows? You'd have to get the boat. The same boat? The same boat all the way over here that I've... Wait. Are you telling me if I just, like, walked across to the... I could have taken the boat back and I would have been right there? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. I see the error in my ways that I have made right now. Yeah. Why are you yelling at me, Peachy? Why are you yelling at me, by the way? Just saying. I mean, unless it just is gonna let me fly through the thing. Why not? Because it's mean. Yelling at me is mean and sad. It makes me sad. Hold on. What's this tower thing? That's probably important for something, right? Peachy, remember your indoor voice? Remember your indoor voice? Don't make me call your parents. Thank you, Peachy. I'm quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer. There are sure to be festivities at which you'd be the guest of honor, like as not. Wait, why? Where am I going? Why am I leaving? There are other ways in which you might celebrate by rejoining the fight for freedom in Gerbania. Short though our time here has been, we've all come to regard this land and their people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. Hey, yeah, why did we come out and fight here in the first place? Because the whole point was to free Gerbania. And then we just halfway through decided, hey, yeah, let's actually go free Doma halfway across the world. Why did we do that again? Because I know we were chasing Lord Hien, or Gesetsu. We were chasing Gesetsu, who went after Lord Hien. Peachy, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking when I said I'd call your parents. I was doing the meme, like, you know, teacher thing at school, and I was just like, don't let me call your parents, Missy, and I sort of forgot about that entire thing, so I'm so sorry. Don't make me call your moral compass! What? How do you replace that? Do I need to call your boyfriend? Like, what happens? Who do I contact? Who do I reach out to instead? No, absolutely screw him. You deserve better. You deserve better. We dare not allow the Imperial's moments respite lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. You are leaving? Yeah, we have better things to do. I was a boyfriend? Okay. Don't make me call your boyfriend! I don't know why I found that so funny when I've literally said the joke like 3 times already, but like, whatever, it's fine. Okay, don't question it, it's fine. You'll be heading back to the step. Yes, the war here has ended and there's no cause to remain. The Oni and Dethal have brought in the joy. I'll follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue too must remain in their homes, but we'll be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we're eager to offer our services. Just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you still often says, hey now! You're an all-star. What's going on? Go play. We have plenty to be getting on with places to be, people to rob, and so on. The captain was never one for me. I am a pirate. Give me a song at a tavern, I'll be happy. No taste for the finer things. We need not part ways here. If your friend Kuyano would be happy to take you, her waters have always been fruitful. I mean, I can just tell them a port. I can just zoop! Why do I need to take a boat? And Akami speed you on your way until we meet again. I feel like I'm nearing the end of this expansion, even though I'm still level 67 quests. I'm obviously level 68 myself, but the quest is still level 67. It feels like it's wrapping up. I feel like once we free Gerbania, that will be the expansion. Of course, there'll be post-Stormblood content, but, you know. Naught remains undone. You ready to depart? See? Oui. Yeah. Yes. That's 4 languages. I don't know. How many other languages do I know how to say yes in? Yes. That one's US English. And yes, that one's UK English. The first yes was Australian English, obviously. We need to weigh anchor before the Sekasegimi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Udon. Oh. I didn't realize I had better hands, better gloves. You go back to leveling your crafting cosmic. Enjoy, Peachy. Be sure to like do all the good things. Yep. I informed Tataru of our coming. Shane Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. Oh, fudge, I'm in Kugane, so I literally cannot mount. What is that? Oh, it's a veteran. You know, I may as well, like, pick it up. Because it's probably just going to unlock. It doesn't actually, like, take time. Chat, you know what I should do before we finish the expansion for real? One last Kugane tower climb. Not now, though, because I'm not near the end of the expansion. I mean, I'm near the end, but I'm not at the end. We'll do it after the end of the expansion. You feel? You get me? But next time I'll try to do it first try. Well, I mean, I'm always trying to do it first try, but like next time I'll be successful at it, maybe, hopefully. You gotta pull double gremlin double duty, double the explosion. Yeah, you can't do that though, because you only get one explosion per 15 minutes. Or is it 10 minutes? You can't double that, I'm sorry. So, you're already gonna fail, like, ahead, so you may as well just not try. Is that how that works? If you're gonna fail, just don't even bother? That's really bad advice. Don't listen to that advice, guys. Try it anyway. Don't just give up. That's not how you, like, improve and get better and build a skill. Because you're gonna fail a lot, okay? You're going to fail so much. Never let failure stop you from doing what you want. Everyone fails to begin with. Failing is how you learn. So go out there and fail like your life depends on it. But not if you're gonna turn into a blue mage and explode. That's really mean. 3 stars await you, blah, 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 blah. Take on the hunt, let you become the hunted. Fudge. I know you've been good, Peachy. You haven't exploded once today. This man's has exploded for the 2nd time, so I guess he's technically already doing double duty because he's already exploded twice, and you haven't. So I guess that technically counts. You didn't. You've been a really good. You've been a good Peach. You've been a good, well-behaved Makodi. Oh, I forgot Tataru existed, and this fudge. Congratulations on your job, well done. Blah 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 blah. It's a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours. Look, I know I jokingly just said I don't like him, but like this guy's done nothing but help us throughout this entire like expansion. And Alphanet comes in and is still like, it's not a pleasure to see you, but like thanks for your help, I guess. Like, my guy, could you be so much meaner? Like, you'll be glad to hear I've already charted passage back to Limsa Laminza. The ship is to leave in port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the 4 of you are aboard. 4 of us? Tataru's staying in Kugane? I've realized even with Dome Afraid there's still a need for a woman in the middle, maybe even more than before considering all the friends and alliances you made. No, don't take Tataru from me! This is even sadder than Gasetsu's death! We're gonna lose Tataru! As I've told you many times before, I'm not about to let you go worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? So there you have it. I'll remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and half a dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. Alright, we're gonna lose Tataru. She better be back with the next expansion. Because, like, we still have post-Stormblood, and maybe we'll keep coming back to Kagane for that, and Tataru will be involved and stuff. But if Tataru stays here, when we go into Shadowbringers, I'll be devastated. Punk. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy supplies and souvenirs while you still can. He's gone for good. You fudging. I see. Here's the thing, Peachy. I know you don't spoil things for me, and you're absolutely messing with me. So obviously, that's like not true. But then that would be a spoiler that like you're definitely saying she is coming back then, because obviously you can't spoil that she's gone forever. So obviously I shouldn't take you at your word. Therefore, she will be back. But that's just what you want me to think. So maybe she actually is gone for good, and this is like a reverse psychology type of thing. But like, obviously I know then that you would be doing the reverse psychology, and that's a very real possibility. So you could be actually not reverse psychologying me at all. And essentially, you've told me stuff all, and I'm still not sure what's happening. Thank you, Peachy, for literally thank you for not spoiling it, essentially. By joking about spoiling it. How dare you? But like, thank you. You know? Anyway, here number 2. I hate it, Peachy, thanks. I mean, I don't hate it. I like it, but like, oh boy. Oh no, well, I'm not meant to go this way. Bye! Peachy, the thing you've sent me in Discord, is that an emote that you're about to... See, she just walks out, she's gone. Yeah, she's fudging actually gone. We don't even get to see her in there. They're just like, remove Tataru from the game. Just delete her from the files. Oh wait, she's back! First arrive as always, hopefully the others will not be far behind. Yeah, I teleported, they didn't. We're just smarter than them, Tataru.
Oh, there you are.
Let's
All
go,
packed
Peachy.
and ready to go?
Let's go. Is it one of yours or like someone
To
else?
the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
Sorry. I've been playing Realm Reborn with some friends, and Tataru's different voice actor gave me a fudging like shock. I forgot her voice actor is different. I'm not used to it. I still I prefer her original voice actor. I mean, look, I wouldn't say I necessarily prefer the voice acting of the original. I feel like it fits Tataru more. It threw me for a loop. Okay, I got very confused. I'm sorry. I got so confused.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
No, again, I'm not saying the new voice actor isn't good. The new voice actor is great and does a good job. I'm just like used to the original Tataru, and because I've been playing with that again, I'm still like in the mindset of this is Tataru's voice. Tataru's voice sounds like this. I should be used to this. This is more Tataru. And so when I hear this one, I'm like, oh, that's not Tataru. Like, you know what I mean?
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
There was no subtitle for that.
You there! Hold that ship!
You met them both at FanFest? I love it when actors, either voice actors or like, I don't want to say like visual actors. I don't know what you call them. I don't want to say actual actors either, because they're both actors, right? You've got voice actor and an actor. What am I meant to say instead to distinguish when my point is, I love it when actors, either voice actor or otherwise, are really nice people. And they're so, like, good with fans. I love that. Like, you are literally, like, doing a thing for entertainment. You should, like, when your whole job is entertaining people, maybe you should be nice to people. And some people aren't nice at all, and it's just like, why are you in this career? You know what I mean? The interacting, doing all the fun games. See, they're the exact people that should be actors, right? Like, if you're an actor and you literally just treat it as like a, yep, okay, I'll only talk to people as much as I have to. I don't want to. Fans bother me. Like, I get it, acting is a job, and like there are some people who want to treat it as a job, but at the same time, it is a job where you're meant to entertain people, and there is meant to be that, like, face of familiarity. People are gonna have there are gonna be fans who love your work and want to meet you and talk to you, and like in those sort of meet and greet sessions and stuff like that. You should at least be friendly. And I'm not saying most aren't. Most are wonderful people, but the people who aren't friendly, I'm like, why are you in this business? You know what I mean? Like, why? You know? I don't get it.
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word.
She didn't say
I
goodbye.
wondered if I had done something to offend.
She didn't say goodbye. No, she said she was getting a boat to go back. That was her goodbye. It was a really
Upon
bad
learning
one,
that you had
but...
departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
No, they're coming all this way to join you in Giribanya, aren't they?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough.
So he wants to help us win ours.
Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea.
Appreciate the hell out of him for that. He did not have to.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense.
Ah,
to
yes,
which
the
we
best
will send
defense is a
forth
great
Shinnok
offense.
to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma?
See, that's smart. But also, if they see that you're now attacking another place, they're going to use that opportunity to then mount the defense, or the attack at Doma back. Like, but they can be in two places at once. When they know where your forces are going to be, they can do the diversion in the other...
And besides, so
Maybe
long
I'm
as
the
this debt
stupid one.
remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
Maybe I don't know how things work. I'm not...
As you
perfect.
wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
Oh yeah, we have one of those. I forgot about that. I forgot about the 3 fudging. I literally am saying I've been playing a Realm
All
Reborn
of
with people,
Doma
and I
is
still
counting on
somehow
you to finish
I
what we
remember
have started.
Tari's original voice, but I forget the fudging 3 big factions. My brain is a sieve. And my brain cells enjoy water slides out of my skull. Yep.
You have it in you, Lise.
We'll go with that.
To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
Hell yeah.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
I don't even know what that is. Bye, Tataru, I'll miss you.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor.
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
After this cutscene, I'll call the stream as well, because I just realized what time it is. And we're going back to Urbania. We're back to Eorzea. Goodbye, Tataru. I like to think that my shades are a gift from Tataru herself. Just kidding, they're from Peachy. But if I had to assign an NPC, no, I'm kidding. They're Peachies. Meanwhile, in the Royal Palace of Alamigo. Oh, him.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Is he about to be punished?
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Are they asking for it? Peachy! I feel like he's about to... He's gonna kill them. Say that to my face. Is he the messenger? Is he gonna kill the messenger? Don't kill the messenger. You killed the messenger. The poor messenger did nothing wrong.
Beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws.
God forbid you work for the Empire and you're like told to relay a message to like across the ocean and say, give them an update on the progress of the war. And you go back and they're like, my lord, progress is that the Domans were successful. I've been told to inform you of this devastating news. And the guy's just like, well, clearly it's your fault. I'm gonna murder you. How the fudge do they have any army? Like, why doesn't anyone just leave? No one wants to be in that position. Surely when someone gives you, like, we've seen them do this countless times, that they've killed the messenger, right? So surely if someone is given bad news to relay to the Garleans, like elsewhere, surely they just fudging flee. Because they know they're gonna die. So surely they just don't report. And this lack of reporting results in the Garleans to break down from within as they lack the intelligence of like updates in the warfront, and then they lose, right? Like, how are they still around? Anyway. Yeah, but that's my point, right? That's my point, is surely they know what things will lead to their death, so they just fudging flee. They surely would just... No one's gonna sit around knowing the things that will get people killed, like bad news and being the messenger of bad news being like the #1 thing that gets you killed, and no one's gonna sit there and be like, well, guess I'm next. I'm gonna go die. You know what am I making sense? I don't get it. I don't. Everyone memes he's thick and you're like, it's just the butt pads. It so is. People don't read. But like, but what? It makes me sad.
I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
Also, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than me. Oh, it's her. I forgot she existed. Hello.
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Who's the prisoner? Okay. No way! She looks so upset! What did you do to her? Harry, check what true.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume.
Customer service. I am so grateful I have not had a job in customer service. Huge respect to the people that do for having to put up with the absolute worst people in existence. Thank you for your completely unnecessary. Well, it's not it's a very necessary sacrifice. Thank you for your very necessary sacrifice that you should never have had to make in the first place. Because I fudging couldn't. Like, I deal with some, like, difficult clients in my job sometimes, but, like, customer service is another fudging love. 7 years? Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just send letters via carrier Chocobo, like...
It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster.
You get him,
A
Cryle.
ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You tell him. She's right, you know.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Sorry, what?
Yes, my lord.
They're not gonna kill Cryle. She can fight. They're not gonna... She's
lord.
important.
This is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
Wait, is that...
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Is that the sword gun, the sword gun from the person that you killed at the end of Realm Reborn? Or am I just, like, confusing it? Because I'm trying to think of, like, if I've seen a weapon like that before, and, like, that's the only one I can think, but I also didn't get a very good look at it, so. 8 months in the theater doing Last Jedi and get... Oh, Peachy can relate so hard to that, right? Peachy. Oh no. So Merith, Peachy currently works in a movie theater and hates her life. So there's some context for you. Most magic gun swords the same. Okay. See, it's like, I wasn't sure if that one in particular, because they're making it out to be like a very special, unique one. The last owner failed, and I'm like, is it the same? Use the prisoner to roast him. I mean, she knows she's dead. May as well get some burns in, you know? Please don't kill Cryle. Please don't kill Cryle.
Good.
Please don't kill Cryle.
Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
I'm sorry. Are you going to eat her? You wouldn't. No, there's a trick here. Hated the co-ed. Ooh. Why the... I don't know if I'm making stuff up, but that very pretty blonde coworker that was lazy and doesn't do anything sounds like such a familiar story from a movie theater. And I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? Rough Peachy. Ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight? I know I said I was gonna finish stream now, but I'm now like, Cryle is gonna die, and I kind of want to know what happens. Wait, everyone at your place has played the national minimum? Oh. The legal national minimum of fudging $7. No, wait, no, you're not the US. Never mind. I was gonna be like, I've $7 now. You're not the US. What? Actually? No, never mind. What? How long will it take to find out what happens to Cryle? Well, we're going for 5 more minutes. This is no longer a question. This is no longer a hypothetical. This is a we're doing it. For 5 more minutes. Look at them rings. Here we are home at last. The journey passed more quickly than I expected. It'd be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I hate that. Oh, I hate that, Marith. I'm so sorry. You guys, like, you either have horrible customers, horrible co-workers, or apparently fudging both. That's the legal minimum, £12.21. I need to do conversions for my own sake because I'm over here in Australia and I don't know how much that is in Australian dollars, so I'm gonna do the... Wait, that's pretty good. As a national minimum wage, I should specify. That sounds pretty good. However, that's based on currency conversion. I don't know if the cost of your like groceries and stuff like is the same as us. I don't know if it's comparable by that, but just based on the currency exchange rate, if your cost of living is roughly the same as our cost of living, that sounds pretty good for a legal national minimum. The fact that you're only getting paid minimum, however, that sucks. That sucks. Those boxes are pain. My grandma can clean faster than me. I will never understand why people feel the need to be such absolute jerks to anyone. Whether they're like below you or not. Like, just... It costs nothing to be nice to people and have people like you. And hey, when people like you, they're willing to help you with things. You can get stuff from people who like and respect you. You know what you don't get when people hate you? Anything! And yet, people are jerks and they get away with it all the fudging time, and some of them are even in government. How does that work? And CEOs, billionaires, and why? Why? Well, now I have to raid for even... stream, not raid. Now I have to stream for even longer. K-Thram, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. How is Mario Kart? I saw that you swapped over to that. That was really late. You said hey like a minute ago. Like, how are you, K-Thram? How was your stream? How's everyone? K-Thram stream, I hope you're all doing wonderfully. Welcome in. The rest is Dead Space Living. Oof. I mean, look, that's kind of rough, PG. I hope you're doing okay, though. I hope you're still, like, managing with the pay, but that sounds disgusting and horrible. I'm so sorry. Wait, you finished Mario Super Circuit entirely? That was quick. You've only been doing it for, like, 2 or 3 streams, right? I guess it is a Mario Kart game, but at the same time. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Wait, what unpleasantness? I got distracted. The otherworldly what was the otherworldly interference? I'm gonna be honest. It's been like months. I've forgotten. I started this expansion like at the end of last year. Maybe? Start of this year? No! I started the expansion like a year ago, then took a big break from this game. Pay attention. It was over a year ago. No attention span's gonna fix my fudging sieve of a memory. Most GBA game. This is true. This is so true. Pay attention. I have no diagnosed ADD. Shut the fudge up. Please move to a different area or log out before maintenance begins. Wait, when's maintenance? 12 to 12:30. Okay, no, where's... Okay. From 10 to 10:30 today. That's in like 40 minutes. I'm not going to be streaming in 40 minutes. We're good. Oh, the Minecraft movie is fudging horrible. The fudging chicken jockey scene. I haven't seen it. I don't understand the memes. All I know is that it originated on TikTok and everyone with a fudging brain-dead fudging TikTok obsessions decided, oh my god, everyone else is being absolute horrible like jerks in the movie theater for this one scene for no reason. We're gonna do it too. And then literally everyone did? So I don't get it. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Marith. I hope you're doing okay. That sucks. I'm so sorry. BST is a time zone. Time zone. To fix a bug with Cosmic Area? Is it a bug? Because PG doesn't have this maintenance. So where is it only for some servers? See, I was thinking it's British time, but I was like, I'm not gonna like assume it's British just because it's a B. And there's only one time zone I can think of that starts with B and it's British time. I didn't want to be assuming, but I should have assumed. With Doma for even peel oppression, it's only right we turn our thoughts to apply development. You're in the middle of a red alert. Wait, what? You mean an in-game red alert, yeah? Not a real-life red alert? Yeah? Yeah? So, here's the thing, Merith. And this is not judging you at all. Just because I know I started with here's the thing, and I'm like, wait, maybe I should clarify this is not a judgment. I just want to say, if I had, like, $1 for every time someone said they could turn off their empathy at will, and just completely remove all their emotion whenever they wanted to, I'd have $2. Which really isn't a lot, but it is really strange it's happened twice. You forgot that? Oh my god, that emote. Oh my god, the emote. You can turn off your emotion. Who the okay, everyone in chat right now, and I'm so sorry to hear the trauma, Retsky, and everyone, okay, you know what? Everyone who I know that can turn off their emotion does have trauma associated with it, which is totally fair and probably explains literally all of that. Having said that, if I had $1 for every time, I'd have $3 now, and that's really strange. Is there anyone else in chat who wants to admit to any ability to turn off their emotion / empathy at a will because of any reason that they do not wish to say, because that's totally fair and very private, so you do not have to. But does anyone else want to like admit it so I can have more than $3? I'm sorry, I'll stop. Look, I get it, but at the same time, I would hate the ability to not feel empathy. I know that having empathy is like, it can be really overwhelming at times, because when you feel for literally every injustice, it gets so tiring. Obviously, it's very different to living those injustices, and I would never wish for that in the fudging world. However, I quite like the ability to feel empathy for people who are in horrible situations, because that really sucks, and I want to empathize with them. So I'm glad I can't do that. But I get where she's coming from, because, oh my god, it's tiring sometimes. You're a big crybaby. So fair. So valid. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about the fudging anti-mask. You're taking away our freedoms protests. Healthy levels of attachment required. No, exactly. There's having empathy is fantastic and it's great and it's something that everyone should have, but also too much of it and it's a problem as well, right? Like you need to be able to like have the ability to also take a step back and recognize, wait, worrying about literally every little thing is a little also unhealthy on like a different level. So having that is great too. I think I have enough of that, but I don't like it when I have to do it. It becomes annoying to care about people with backs up in Melbourne. Oh, that's so real. That is too real. I'm trying to play my silly little Final Fantasy and you're making me cry. Your man, her hair is not available in the cash shop. Aren't most characters' hairs available as well? Like you can get like a lot of main characters' hairstyles. Is Yagiri's just like the only one? You could easily detach from anyone. Me, Retsky, buddy, friend, power, Retsky. If you ever do that to me, I will forgive you. I'll feel really bad about it and I'll be very upset, but I won't hold it against you because I am really bad at letting people walk all over me. Okay. You got so attached so easily, you're emotionally attached to chat and stream. It's okay, Peachy, I'm emotionally attached to you too. It's okay. It's okay. Don't start any drama. No, I honestly, honest to God, I don't even understand how drama starts. Like, so many people around me have like drama towards so many people, and I'm like, actually, how? Genuinely, how? I don't get it. I don't get it. Pistolas, Alphanos, Alzes. I love how Alphino and Alizé have different hairstyles. It's the same fudging hairstyle. It's the same thing, it's just a different color. It's so funny. Hilda... Fudge, who's Hilda? I vaguely remember Hilda. The spoiler character, but so far not Izael or Yugiri. Who's Yazel again? Also forgotten Yazel. I know Lise also has a hairstyle. I don't know if Ida had a hairstyle. I don't know if you can get Ida hairstyle, but you can get Lisa's. Need a new game plus Heavensward again. I will get to it eventually because I'm playing through Realm Reborn with some of my friends, and I also have another friend. Some of you guys who know Turbo, another streamer friend of mine who I've rated a few times, she at some point is also going to play Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm going to play it through it with her. So I'm going to be replaying Heavensward at some point because I'm doing the story with other people. So, but like, no, the name rings a bell, and I'm like, I know a Hilda. I just cannot remember what she looks like, you know? You need to thoughts on the IAM Melbourne Grand Final. I think Turbo really enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed it. Turbo's joining. She, not for a while, because she still has other games on the list, but she does want to try Final Fantasy XIV, and I've asked if I could join and play through it with her, and she was absolutely down for that. So yes, yes. Thancred's hair is default for male Midlander. Oh, true. Yeah, no, Turbo's back in Australia as of like a week or so ago. 2 weeks, maybe? So yes. She just has to get through some of the games on her list that she hasn't finished. Actually, I'm going with Turbo tomorrow to watch the Until Dawn movie as well. So that's going to be very fun. Which, speaking of, I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I'm going with Turbo and some friends to watch the Until Dawn movie. So I may have forgotten to update everyone because it was kind of last minute. But I might stream in the afternoon to make up for it instead. So there'll be an early afternoon stream for that. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, Retsky. And this bugs me. So... No. No, they didn't, okay? Here's the fudging tea that made me so mad. The only reason I'm going to watch it tomorrow is because I'm going with friends because I was invited and I was like, fudge yeah, why not, right? They didn't turn it into a movie. They took the name Until Dawn and the vague concept of it being a cabin in the woods or a cabin or just something. And that's the only similarity with the game. The rest of the movie, not the same characters, not the same plot, and also it's a time loop. So your choices literally don't matter because every time that something wrong happens, apparently the day just resets. That's what I've been told. I don't know how accurate that is, but essentially it doesn't sound like it has anything to do with the game at all. So I'm reserving judgment until I watch it. But it seems like they took the name literally just so they could appeal to people who are familiar with the game and be like, oh, you know that Until Dawn game that was wildly popular and hugely successful? Our movie's Until Dawn and it's licensed by the game and it's inspired by the game, but we're going to throw everything else away because like every other fudging adaptation, we don't care for the source material and want to do our own fudging thing. To which my response and my opinion is, then don't get the fudging source material! And I'm very normal about this opinion. This is not even the first one, K-Phone. So yeah, anyway. Going with some friends, we'll see how it is. I don't have high hopes for the movie, I'm just going to have fun with people. Basically. Any game's being made into a movie now. And all of them suck. Actually, I am yet to watch a single video game movie except the Warcraft movie, the World of Warcraft movie. I'm yet to watch a single video game movie that was any good. TV show adaptations are great. They can be great. But movies, fudging, have never been. What's up, Peachy? What's the problem? What's going on? What's happening? Are we allowed to redeem choose a game again? As I said, K-Thame, you can redeem it at any time. I probably just won't get to it quickly because I still have games on my list. I've got this game I'm playing. I have Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'll do Rebirth at some point. I don't think I'll do that immediately. I have Oblivion. I have Clair Obscur Expedition 33. No. See, here's the thing, Retsky. Oh, me popping off. Peachy, I don't know why you're surprised. I do this quite often. The Warcraft movie wasn't like fantastic. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable experience on its own. I'm gonna snooze this ad so I can keep ranting. It is an enjoyable experience on its own. Does it go against some of the Warcraft lore? Abso-fudging-lutely, and I do hate that. They've made a few changes that I don't like, such as where fudging Thrall was born. Was it Thrall? No, it wasn't Thrall. It was Duratan. Where Duratan was born? No, it was Thrall. No, it's Thrall, because Duratan gave birth... Whatever. They've changed some lore things, and I kind of hate
by
it.
unpopular
I'm
demand.
in the middle of ranting.
Me!
How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. And I don't like that, but the movie is still an enjoyable movie. It is still fun to watch. It's still entertaining. It's not bad. Was Thrall a slave? It's been a while since I watched it, but I believe they kept most of his backstory intact, so yes, I think he was still a slave. The only difference was that he was born on... Fudge. I don't remember because the movie has confused me. In the game, he was either born on Duratan or on Azeroth. But in the movie, he was born in the opposite one. And I think they changed the explanation of why people's skins turned green. Oh no, why Thrall's skin was green, I think was a slightly different explanation, maybe. Or maybe I'm just imagining and making that up. It's been years, I probably need to rewatch it. They changed some minor lore things that aren't like incredibly inconsequential, but at the same time, it's also like, why the fudge did they change them? Leave them as they are. You don't need, it made no sense. But for the most part, the lore is accurate. Most of it is good. So also it's a classic Blizzard cinematic, but as a movie. I can't hate that, you know? Still at work. I hope work's going well for you, Akai. I hope everything's okay. I hope work is better today than it has been the last few days. I'm gonna get so much hate from you, Retsky. I did not like the Warlords of Draenor expansion. My least favorite by far. That is all. That is all. You should have been home 30 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, Kai. I'm so sorry. I'm also gonna mark these stream for 5 more minutes as complete because obviously I've streamed for more than 10 minutes now. I'm gonna sneeze the ad break one more time. I'm going to look to wrap up soon because I've been going for way longer. It's now 9:30. And the Makar Orcs got introduced. I don't even remember that, Retsky, because that is a single quest that you can only do once per account. This is what I hate about the Alliance quests. Or the Allied Races introduction quests. I don't think you can redo them. I may be entirely wrong. I don't think you can redo them. So I don't even remember. The Draenei turned into Crusader Nazis, forcing the Orcs to Azeroth. Yeah, look, But it's not, though. It wasn't. The Draenei weren't, though. Wait, Retsky. Oh, no, you're talking about in the parallel alternate dimension. No, but that's not... No, even then in the alternate dimension, ultimate fudging universe, they weren't, though. Because the only thing that changed is that when What's-His-Face Fudger went back in time and then changed the timeline, the Draenei didn't change. He just spread more lies and got everyone to drink the fudging blood of fudging. I've forgotten everything. What do you mean they did though? Because that happened far later than the Draenei were never meant to be evil. So that alternate timeline doesn't make. I need to like refresh myself on Warlords of Draenor lore. I need to refresh myself on Warlords of Draenor lore. Oh, you mean after it, the Draenei... Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about beforehand, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't like how they did that. I don't remember it because it's been too long and it was my least favorite expansion, but I don't like that they did that. Going back to your homeworld? Fair enough, Mystic. As I said, I'm wrapping up anyway. I've been streaming for like far longer than I usually do, so I'm getting a little all over the place. I've been meaning to get back to WoW for like a few months now, and I've had an active sub because I've been meaning to get back to it. Because I said, oh, I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it again. I'm not going to cancel my sub. I want to play it again this week. And then I never do. Which sucks, because I'm like a whole like expansion... Not a whole expansion behind. I'm a whole like patch or two behind. Like main patch behind. And I really want to be up to date because I like my paladin and I like the story and I want to raid with my guild again. But I'm like, it's not going to happen, you know? Anyway. I'm just going to finish this off really quickly. They've even taken upon themselves to attempt a few operations. Mixed results. It was a complication arising from one such venture that moved me to seek you out. Malib's like, Mimbley, when did you get glasses? During the mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kra was taken prisoner. Okay, we know that. Do you know where she's being held? Somewhere she's about to be murdered. Your cameras are informed at once, and I'm told Thancred is in Gerban. You're looking for her as we speak. Oh, that's right. Thancred is with... Okay. Carl told me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Well, if you don't act quickly, she's gonna be dead. See, I was kind of hoping the reason she was back-mouthing and being all rude to the fudging Garlean was because she got captured on purpose and it was like part of their plan. It's not part of their plan. Kyle may very well actually be about to be murdered. But I swear Kyle was meant to be an important character, like going forward too, so maybe I'm just wrong. Man. Anyway. I thought this was Peachy for a second because I saw Makodi standing right in front of me, but it's not Peachy because Peachy's gone. Anyway. I'm gonna call it a stream here. We're just gonna fast travel to Kashim Orient so that when we next play on next Friday, I'll be... That was dumb. That was so dumb because I need to do my weekly gold saucer. I need to do my weekly gold saucer, chat, before I forget. Because if I don't do my weekly gold saucer, I will lose all of my money and possible chance to win big. Win super big at the weekly thing. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna do mini one real quick. Ah, these all probably suck. Oh, I'll take that. Oh my god. I didn't realize that could have been 1, 2, 3. I would have been so mad if I picked the wrong one. Thankfully, I made less. I should have picked it anyway. Okay, well, whatever. At least I didn't miss 10,000. I would have been devastated. Okay, this... You know, you win some, you lose some. I went to the wrong one. What? No, what do you mean? What do you mean? Did I not claim it last week either? Chat, did I not claim my jumbo jackpot ticket last week? It's a Friday. God dang it all. This is so upsetting. I cannot believe I do this every time. 2, 6, 7. No, 7's the same. 3, 5. 5's the same. 3, 1, 0, 2. 0's the same. 0, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7. I mean, it's not likely, but now we have different numbers in every slot. Is that the best way to increase my odds? Probably not. You know what? That's okay. There's a leap of faith going on? No, I'm not going to do it. Actually, no, you know what I should do? I don't know why I jumped down. I'm going to sit literally right the fudge in front of the Cacpot board. So when I join next week, I'm already right here to claim my ticket. So I don't forget to do it and then miss my chance and have lost money. So anyway. We're gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by and for hanging out on the stream. I appreciate you all for being here. I am like so tired right now. So I'm gonna go and do my normal post-stream thingies. Probably ends up like watching YouTube videos and playing games for God knows how long. But anyway, I appreciate you all for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you're in. Don't leave me, chat. Don't leave Peachy, guys. You better not leave Peachy. But yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow night because again, I'm watching Until Dawn with Turbo and some other people. So I'll see if I can stream tomorrow during the afternoon. I'll notify the Discord as well. So you guys, if you're not in the Discord, there's a link. You can get notifications from when I'm live there. In case Twitch is annoying and doesn't tell you because it never fudging does. We are gonna go say hi to. We're gonna say hi to someone new. We may have rated them a long time ago. I don't recall though. So, if you guys don't know, we're rating Lil Tikachu. She plays a lot of Marvel Rivals and other like competitive games and stuff like that. I met her at a Twitch meetup maybe last year and then saw her again like a couple of days ago. So we're just gonna rate her and stop by and see how she's doing. If you guys are not familiar with her, definitely go check her out. She is a fantastic, wonderful person. So go say hi. Send your raid messages as well across. Top 1 is for subs, bottom 1 is for non-subs. Go give everyone your love and support. I'll catch you all maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll be back on Sunday for Clair Obscure. And if I do stream tomorrow afternoon, it'll be Clair Obscure as well because I've been loving the hell out of that game and I haven't played it since Sunday and I want to play it more. So anyway, go send the raid across. I'll catch you on another time zone. Thank you all for being here. Your support is amazing and wonderful and it means so much to me. So I appreciate all of you. Have yourselves a great rest of your time zone and I'll catch you all next time. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, or I will cry and then it will be Mystic's fault. I don't know if I've blamed it on Mystic before, but I've done it now, so... I didn't do the raid command? Oh my god, I thought I was forgetting something. I'm so silly. Guys, I'm so dumb. I was like, why can't I press raid? Why am I not able to raid a person? Like, because I am the idiot. I am the dumb one. Okay, bye friends, appreciate you all, etc, etc. I've said it already, bye.